What's the state of your website? If you're looking for a new digital experience platform, or DXP, to run your digital experiences, I have the book for you. The Agile Brand Guide to Digital Experience Platforms is part of my best-selling series of MarTech books. In this book, I explore and demystify DXPs and look at the roles a digital experience platform should play, the different types on the market, as well as how to initially evaluate platforms, then how to best implement a DXP once you've selected it. The book also features a foreword from Rupali Jain, Chief Product Officer at leading DXP provider Optimizely, as well as several other thought leaders in the industry. Learn more and get a copy in print or digital now by going to the Agile Brand Guide website at www.agilebrandguide.com.
Hi, this is Greg. Look for my book, The Agile Brand, on Amazon or on my website at theagile.world. Welcome back to the Agile World podcast. This is Greg Kihlstrom. In the last couple episodes, I've been talking about the evolution of branding. I started with brand as object, where really it was enough to be recognized by your name or your product name or logo. Moved into brand as idea, which is where brands needed to occupy some mind share of their customers and really help them understand how their product could be used and the type of experience they could have. Then I moved into brand as experience, which is offering not only a good purchase experience, but an ongoing experience and a consistent experience over time. The last evolution, the latest evolution, is brand as relationship. So I talked about brand as experience and where, how an experience is so important to whether a consumer buys again, if they report, if they give a bad review online or not, or things like that. Relationship takes this a step further because a lot of the experiences that customers have with companies are one-time transactions, and they aren't necessarily coming back, even if they have a positive experience the first time. What successful brands have done is find ways to create relationships with customers. Even product companies where you may not buy the product often need to find ways to engage and keep people, keep their brand top of mind. This is done a lot through content marketing, such as, helping people find ways to use their products better. Often this content marketing also gives ideas or tips of how to buy additional products or related products or things like that. But really, the idea is to show how the company isn't just there for that one-time transaction. And that, not only the brand wants to be there for a relationship, they know that if they do that, and it's long been understood that it's easier to retain an existing customer and get a repeat buyer than it is to win a new one. That still stands. So if they can find a way, even if the lifespan between sales is fairly long, if they're able to keep them engaged, the cost to do that is so much less than winning a brand new customer. The other benefit is, if they create great content, if they're really truly useful to their customers, those customers are going to tell other people. They're going to be quick to recommend, I hired this service, I bought this product, and by the way, it came with all of this help, or there was all of this other stuff that helped me use it, or stuff like that. So that idea that, that going beyond a great one-time experience, brands have really, the successful ones have really embraced that. They found ways to be relevant on mobile devices, on social media, in the real world, so on and so forth. And so, this state of engagement, this longer term relationship, it's also realistic from brands because they understand that customers aren't always in the buying mood. They don't always need something from a product, but if they come to understand that the brand can help them when they need it, and they're not just there to make a sale, they're going to be much more likely to return. In the next episode, we're going to talk a little bit about Agile methodology. Thanks for listening. See you next week. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please rate the show on iTunes or contact me through my website at theagile.world. You can find my books, The Agile Brand and The Agile Web, on Amazon and on my website at theagile.world.